As I turn around the corner, I triumphantly realize that I have driven the prey into a dead end. It is time for the massacre. The poison I have received from the petitioner as payment for the hunt was contained in the crystalline projectiles, and should have worked by now. It would have slowed down the nervous system of my prey, weakened its muscles, and rendered it unconscious. Corral succeeded. But when I see the prey, I fail to notice any traces of it. Could the prey be so strong? Its body has overcome my deadly toxin. The prey demolition is 0. Athletics is 40. This is brutal. Why is this so hard? Skill modifier minus 70? So what is going on? Great athletics, 40% chance. Okay. So the prey turns up not where I expected it to be. Having climbed the ledge of a wall, it lunges at me and bellows. Of course we failed. With my wings folded, I give an impulse to the jet booster and glide under the prey. It lands after me, disappointed. Everything will be over in moments. A lot of reading on this one. The outcome will be decided in close combat. Wasting no time, my prey and I grasp one another in a violent, furious embrace. Doesn't sound like a fight. Every decision made over the course of this fleeting hunt is being weighed, tipping the scale that would ultimately determine the winner. I am unpleasantly surprised when I realize the prey is aware of my combat style. It covers the vulnerable spots I like to cut open with my molecular claws? What the frick is this? But this knowledge will not save it from death. The embedded glands spew hyperadrenaline into my bloodstream, and my artificially grown muscles convulsively swell under the porous fabric of my ghost plate. That sounds kind of fun. I torment the prey with claws protruding from my forearms and knees. And the prey... Strength 100%, nice. Toughness 100%. And the prey allows me closer, enveloping me in a deadly embrace and hoping to suffocate me before I tear it to shreds. I'm just going to squeeze it to death. Banks on brute force, trying to break my fragile bones and shatter my joints. Let's squeeze him. I plunge my claws deep into the body of my prey, but it refuses to die. The grip keeps growing tighter, and I cannot breathe. I'm flailing in the monkey's grip, yearning to break free. I want to fly away. It's no use. Something snaps in my back, and I can no longer feel my legs. My strength is waning. I reach for the shard carbine and shoot the prey right in the face at point-blank range. How did he shoot me in a... I thought it was a rifle. I've got him in this, like, bear hug. So much so that I broke his back, apparently. But he manages to pull a crystalline... He manages to pull a rifle out and shoot me in the face with it? Like, how? Surely I've got his arms in this bear hug that I'm holding him in. Anyway. The crystalline projectile whizzes within a hair's breadth of its face. A crushing blow turns my magnificent weapon to rubble with a mournful crunch. The prey grabs me by the throat, lifts me into the air and snarls. It seems to want to know why I attempted to kill her. Would I tell it if I could? About my petitioner? Kikaros, the witch? About how insulted she was by the deaths of her fosterlings, the blood-stained proselytes, in the arena at the hands of my prey? How about... and how badly she wanted to spite the prey's master, the sour-tempered homunculus Tavantius, who had arranged that insult. I do not know, for my throat is crushed, and only a faint wail is escaping it, and then I die. Okay. I am dying at the feet of my prey. No, at the feet of a monkey. A humiliating end for the one who earned the status of apex hunter of Comara through tortuous alterations of the flesh and the body pilgrimage to the very top of the spires. Does it hurt to perish like this? It does. Is it fair? It is. The chaotic burst of violence that bloodied the streets of Comara ended just as abruptly as it had erupted. Such is the life among the spires. Nailed it, I guess. Scourge adrenals glands. Yummy.
Intriguing. There is a fervor in my soul.
What? What? Why is my invigorate not removing the... Oh, is it because it's an old injury? No, it should still work, right? Oh, fresh injuries, damn it. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize it had classified it as a fresh injury already. Wow, we went all the way over here. Okay. I think I want to go here, right? I think this is where I need to be. Help Cassia. Yeah, still got to find her. Yeah, anatomical opera. What's Cassia? Hope she's okay by the time I get to her. Or girl.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Trembles. Sheer primitiveness of your technologies. Go, specimen, deliver Tavantius' message to the of blood to the arena witches. What? I just did. I would like to speak to you about a member of my retinue who was delivered to you. Which specimen in particular? My navigator Cassia. The female with exceptionally strong connection to the Veil, as well as a number of rare monkey mutations, most notably a third eye. I am studying the influence of complete isolation from the Veil and the outside world on the specimen's abilities, sanity, and physical condition. She no longer screams inside her reservoir, but she is certainly still alive. I am not yet ready to conclude the experiment. But I want to let her out. Hey. Since you are intent on fleeing, you might as well release my companions. I cannot transport them to my new sanctuary. You may take them. Some may still be alive, but do not allow them to use their abilities until they have left the opera. Can I take my leave? Hold on a moment. Off on your merry way, are you? Well, good for you, but what about me and my Azzy-damned problem? Oh yeah, on her throat. I require aids. You forget yourself, specimen. Go and serve my will. And should I ever decide to show you favor, I will do so at a time of my choosing. My success benefits you. It is reasonable for you to help me. If you are unable to make yourself useful, I would rather wait for you to die and find yourself myself a better tool. You should be worthy of my attention, not a drain on it. You made a deal. You promised you would provide help. A deal? You wretch. I do not make deals with the likes of you. I command you. And if you insult me even by insinuating that you and I are equals ever again, I will deprive you of that privilege, of the privilege of cohesive organic existence. Twice now you have taken advantage of my weakness. There shall not be a third time. Give me all that I demand of you, or you will live to regret it. The homunculus's ribcage opens wide, the skin around it tearing with a wet squelch. Ew. You catch a glimpse of his internal organs coated with a strange film and riddled with shapeless growths and mushroom-like tumours. Where one would expect to see a heart, you instead see a glistening, translucent mollusk that has attached itself to the Xenos' veins. The revolting thing lets out a groan, and a stream of caustic liquid burns your face. Blinded, you start thrashing as a horrible spasm seizes your throat and prevents you from breathing, and your body convulses in pain. The light around you instantly fades. Damn it. The darkness is dispelled by a sliver of light. I can keep tossing you from one side of death to the other for as long as I so desire. But I doubt that reanimating you again will be quite as amusing. I suggest not incurring my displeasure. That's boring. I want to choose it. I want to kill him. I'm afraid I cannot resist the temptation of leaving a few more scars on your overblown sense of self-importance. I see that you are incorrigible specimen. My expectations of you are higher than this. If you are incapable of following the simplest of commands, there is no reason to try use you for something more important. I will find a more practical application. One of his mechanical appendages bristles with a crown of barbed hooks that reaches for your face. And then inside it. Why do I... It's so annoying when it's just like dialogue stuff that I don't get a choice to... Like, he probably isn't that tough. Why can't I just fight him? Why does he always instantly get the better of me? You know? Like, where's the choice in the game? Yeah, my journey is over, so I'm dead. It's kind of sad. It'd be more fun if I could actually fight him if I wanted to. I mean, you should be able to, right? Kind of removes the purpose of being able to choose stuff like this. Oh, I have to do the whole thing again? Come on now. It's weird. I thought it wanted me to go back here. Doesn't it want me to go back here? And how am I supposed to fix Jai? Like, she has a problem and I can't seem to fix her.
The world will bow.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay, give me my companions. I require aids. We made a deal. Whatever. Is there anything I can offer to repay such a being of brilliance? Your paltry possessions do not interest me. If you had something that could intrigue a master sculptor such as I, perhaps a remarkable piece of organics, then I might grant you a few short moments of my time. If it is a sacrifice you want, artisan of flesh, then I am ready to offer myself as one. Will you take my flesh? I will take more than flesh. I can extract something far more valuable from a single shred of your organics. This does not interest me. I will not remove much of her. Her functionality will not suffer. Wait, what? Why, Yolette? This will be a step upon the path of atoning for the errors of my past, Elentach. If my sacrifice will bring you close to salvation, I will commit myself to the hands of this tormentor. Okay. Devantius produces a device fitted with an unusually long needle. Try not to squirm, little insect. The needle needs to go through your spirit stone, heart and spine so that I can collect all three samples at once. And it is so very fragile. Yolette presses her lips together and nods. Do your work, Flesh Stealer. I do not fear you, nor do I fear pain. She goes on to mouth these words over and over like a mantra when the homunculus drives the needle into her chest. A click comes from inside her body. Yolette pales, her face twists in torment, but she remains still as a statue. Very slowly, Devantius pulls the needle out of her, examines it critically, and then finally nods. The sampling was a success. He gives Yolette a dismissive glance. I have no further need of you. Is she okay? Is she dead? Where is she? Is she still there? Seeing as you are abandoning your lair, would you be willing to share some of your creations with me? The mere thought of you tarnishing them with your filthy hands is revolting. But if it serves to ensure my safety, I will tolerate this obscenity. Oh, we could trade with him. Look at this. So, I mean, can I just take all of them? Like, how many things do I get? Grants 30% armor and inflicts a -20 penalty to agility for 2 rounds. At the start of combat, inflicts the prey status on the enemy with the highest number of wounds, without spending a hunt down the prey charge. Wow. So can I just take all of these? Like, what is this? That's one-handed? That's one-handed. Okay. Oh, it'd be cool if you had like some really nice some like really nice power armor or something, right? Can I just take all of them? I can. So we shall, and then we'll look at them later. Should just be a take all button. Thanks. So did she get any negatives for that, or is she good? I think she's fine. Alright, let's save it there. I have done what you wanted. The homunculus glares at you and roars furiously. This isn't what I desired, not to this extent. What do you mean? The cult of the final thirst craves blood, specimen. Your blood, my blood. One must be astoundingly insensitive to the vibrations of the Dark City to not realize this. Okay, why did the witches desire my death? You humiliated them, monkey. Kikaros and I agreed that she would send fresh meat against you, but she decided to undermine my authority by sending out her best. You slaughtered them. And so it was the cult's authority that suffered. Who cares about a pathetic monkey? You are my lackey, and thus it is I who is responsible for undermining the cult's authority. You should be careful what you wish for, Xenos. That's true. That's true. You dispatched me to kill the witches. Are you telling me you did not anticipate such consequences? It was supposed to go differently. Your performance was supposed to be a lesson in respect, not a declaration of war. You would have killed someone unimportant and made the witches' vanity bleed. The witches would have received your head as a salve for their wounded pride. They would have been reminded for a time that I was still someone who could greatly complicate their existence. Instead, you have failed me, all of you. Kikaros did not keep her word, and you did not die in her trap. It is all your fault that things have spiraled out of control. I mean, to be fair, that's wrong. I mean, you sent me in there, that's your fault, right? I didn't have to fight if you didn't want me to. So your original plan would have still had us all dead. You self-dissected creep. Dissected creep? I don't care about Kikaros, you promised to help me out of here. Forget the old promises, monkey. This is war. My loyal servants are being slaughtered across the chasm. I cannot take any more away with me, and each of these specimens is far more valuable than you. And so unravel the rotten threads of the tapestry of fate, Owlcat. Here is the true nature of the Dark Ones. A lie hidden behind sweet promises. Having learned from a cruel mistake, I foresaw this outcome. So what's the plan? I will leave the anatomical opera and withdraw to the spire of the Reaving Tempest. The witches won't dare to settle their scores under the eye of my patrons, so the Cabal's valuable servant is safe from their ire. As for you, go out into the streets of the chasm and die, or go to the arena and try to kill Kikaros. Even if you succeed, you will still die. Oh, that sounds fun. I should have stopped wasting time on this idiocy long ago. All those pathetic simpletons did was weaken my focus and distract me from my masterpiece. At last I can devote all of myself to it. Don't be such a coward. Let us face them here and kill them all. All of them. An unnecessary risk. This is not a hasty retreat, merely a temporary change of workplace. Enter the arena. The succubi will not pass up the chance to gut you in front of an audience. If you could simply wound Kikaros, it would give us both enough time to escape. For that, I would be willing to sacrifice the deadliest and most valuable specimens in my collection. If you manage to kill her, run. Sinisthoria will not leave such impertinence unpunished, and her wrath is 100-fold more dangerous than Kikaros' fury. Do not return to the chasm, you will find no shelter there. Seek salvation in other spires, and you may prolong your agony for a short time. Jai turns to you with a grim smile on her face. Well, Shireen, I don't know if we should be celebrating our victory or our final moments. One way or another, we'd better get sloshed. Let's not hold off on that and head straight for our hideout at the Shrieker's Den. Talk about the member of the retinue. Navigator Cassia. I require a moment of your precious time, and I am willing to pay for it. After rummaging through what you have, Tavantius pulls out a fragment of flesh that has caught his eye. He splits off a piece of it, places it in his mouth, thinks for a while, and finally concludes, "Curious, you have earned my attention, specimen. Speak quickly." Can you look at my companion's respiratory augment? And now, you took my companion's respiratory augment, and now she's dying. Return it immediately. Tavantius places an appendage on his chest in an almost comically human gesture of wounded pride. What striking proof of the innate shallowness of your kind. After ridding her of that crude device you refer to as an augment, I restored an intriguing feature to her genetic codes. Huh. So be it. I will not squander my best materials on her. I will return her mechanism without delay. First, let us remove the redundant parts. Several instruments of death with blades of varying length, thickness, and curvature appear in Tavantius' hands. He bares his teeth and addresses Jai in an insinuating voice. Which one do you choose? Oh god. Jai's mouth twists, and she looks ready to unleash a torrent of profanity in the homunculus' face, but she stops herself and swallows her ire. With her head bowed, the smuggler lies down again under the Xeno's knife. Is she fixed? I think she's fixed. Yeah, she's fixed. Her thing's gone now. I want to know more about your craft. I am not in the habit of conversing with specimens. What is your craft? An absurd question befitting your small-minded kind. The homunculi are artists of anguish and masters of flesh, the delvers of unexplored sources of pain. Sounds like a great job. The greatest among their people. Okay, my head holds a brilliant intellect. My hands command power over life and death. My body is the pinnacle of surgical principle. Oh, sorry, surgical discipline. Okay. Are you aware of the beautiful variety of essences that can be extracted from the psychic energy of a dying sentient creature? Of the way shades of torment and methods of termination alter an essence's properties. Smile. Until this day, I could only dream of meeting such a wise and enlightened being. Persuasion succeeded. I have a few equals in common, Ra. My knowledge is vast, and it goes beyond the mysteries of flesh and essences. I have observed my disjunctions, where the destructive energies of the unreal erupted here in the webway. I have studied that devastating force and learned to harness it. I have created stiflers. Stiflers? I guess it's stiflers, right? To keep the space around the spire intact. I have touched a knowledge so ancient It is not necessary for you to know this specimen. Am I to understand that most fearsome Drakari warriors are created by artisans such as you? Without a doubt. Even the most skilled witches and mighty Kabbalites are outstripped by the pure destructiveness of our genius. Yet I long ago rose above the building of commonplace battle beasts. The monstrosities I create are unique. My last specimen, the Chthonus, surpassed every trifle ever made by my rivals. I fed it elite warriors until it escaped and hid in the mangled sector. Oh great. So there's some ridiculous specimen hiding out in the mangled sector. I would have caught it, but then a new idea drew my attention. So we just left it there. At present I am working on a grotesque of previously unknown power built from the most exquisite and exotic body parts from strong fighters. Specimen, should you ever see the corpse of a fine warrior or a mighty creature lying at your feet, cut out the best part for me and bring it to me. I shall find you interesting samples. Do you not get enough monsters in this accursed city? Good specimen, your cooperation will be rewarded. I found some materials. Good materials, good specimen, bring me more. I found some materials. Good materials, good specimen, bring me more. I brought you nothing of interest. Oh, I ran out of materials. Boo. Who's in here? It's here. Yeah. Oh, she just exploded those two guys. I feel something. You see horror and confusion in Cassia's wide open eyes. Her face, neck and hands are gruesomely scratched, and sticky blood is dripping from the tips of her claw-like fingernails. Why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark maroon. Away with you, stop swarming my thoughts. Could you stop, Cassia? Cassia clutches her head again, this time covering her third eye, but you can already feel the breath of the warp coming from its gaze. Schaefer, I cannot control it. The powers flowing through Cassia's fragile body make your head swim and your hair stand on end. Your body is burning, as if you have been doused with a vat of molten plasteel, and your head is teeming with strange whispers, shadows, and voices. Every breath is a struggle, as though something is scratching at your insides, trying to claw its way out of your chest. Your gorge rises. You have survived being exposed to the Navigator's open eye, but will your body and mind hold if it occurs again? Cass, light of my eyes, you are stronger than this, you hear me? Fight it, my pale-faced Shireen. Can't do dogmatic. Would be nice to do heretic. We got a 100% chance here on Cassia, the worst part is over. I am taking you away from this place. Persuasion succeeded. Cassia struggles to focus her eyes on you. An unfamiliar expression is imprinted on her pale, gaunt face. One that is stern, confident, and imperious. It is the same expression you saw on Theodora's face when you first met her. What makes you think you can even save yourself from this place, Lord Captain? An eerie chill runs down the entire length of your body. It is a feeling you forgot, but recollection swiftly follows. Someone else's turmoil and emotions, and a will that is not your own. This crushing wave is about to consume you. Willpower succeeded. Hooray. A haze of anger, despair, and fear smothers you like a burial shroud. But this is not the first time you have had to deal with a surge of foreign emotions assailing your mind. You wish you would die here and now. No, you wish you had never been born in the first place. You summon your will and push these thoughts away as though fending off a sword thrust. And Cassia's feelings dissipate before they can latch onto you. Persuasion looks pretty good here, 89%. Yep, do that one. You are frightened, but it does not mean you can give up. Do not let these emotions consume you. I will try. She takes a deep breath and straightens her shoulders. Her pale brow furrows. Rivulets of blood run from her nose and eyes, but Cassia fights to bring her powers under control, until her body jolts as if electrocuted. You know, when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away, leaving no sounds, no smells, no solid footing. Darkness devours every colour that tries to make its way in, every colour I tried to create inside. Darkness is withering. It swallows the colours it chews and consumes. But when despair had overtaken me completely, I could sense I was not alone in that darkness. Someone else was with me. Someone intangible, cold and colourless. And that realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, my mind was drowned in grimy shades of crimson and umber and black, and I am going mad. I used to think I could control this, but now you must end this, for the sake of my house, for your own safety, for me. Frigid heaviness hangs in the air. Your entire being implores you to run. Quickly, now. Pick up a pistol from the floor and shoot Cassia. No. You can overcome this, Cassia. You are stronger than you think you are. Remarkable. You believe in me even when I have lost all faith in my own strength. Cassia closes her eyes and tremors in her body taper to a stop. With a wary movement of her hand, she adjusts her forehead adornment, taking care to cover her navigator's eye, and you no longer feel the menace that was emanating from her a moment ago. Thank you, your words, they helped. I feel better already. Then just kill Cassia anyway. Oh, you can seal her back inside? That seems nasty. And now, may I escort you out of here? Glancing nervously at the homunculus's artifact, Cassia nods courteously. I would be honoured, Lord Captain, if I may ask you to lead the way. Yeah, we got our girl back.
Tread
Great.
a path unexplored.
And she also provided some free loot when she blew these two guys up. So that's also good as well.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh. What now? What's happening? I think... What? One of us is... Me? Why am I having a hard time down here? What's going on?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Wait, why can't I activate these switches? What's this all about? Wait, what?
Intriguing.
What? What the? Okay. Cool. What does this do? Whenever the wearer dodges an attack, they become a priority target. Okay. At the start of combat, the Weaver inflicts 5 bleeding on themselves. Whenever the wearer performs an area melee attack, they inflict 3 bleeding on all creatures hit. It's not great. That was interesting. So I was able to get over here and grab that loot. Oh, looks like there's something here too. Ulfar. Oh, is that the guy that was in... The bars of the cage are sturdy enough to stop a tank. Or the fury of a post-human. Look at this guy.
To see them cut down. Monsters
Okay.
The paws guarding.
Cool. Singing softly under his breath, the man of enormous proportions is intently stripping raw meat from a bone with his teeth. Oh. His unwashed red hair is falling into his face. His beard is matted and bloodstained. and the aforementioned teeth look more like fangs than any human equivalent. A less knowledgeable person might not recognize this giant humanoid, but you are well aware that this is a space marine. Oh, cool. An angel of the Emperor. Imperium succeeded. The scar tattoos on his body, which at first appeared to be abstract and primitive, together form the angular image of a wolf's mouth with the bared fangs. This person must be the genetic offspring of Lehman Russ, the space wolf of Fenris. I can do this. Fenris Holja? Let's do that one.
Fenris, you're
nice.
mortal. You know the old words. Good words. Strong as a rock. Sharp as the blade of a force axe. Deadly as a kraken's tooth.
Cool. Great voice.
What do you want?
Warriors such as yourself could prove useful to me.
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed Xenos.
Study the man. The huge body is straggly. Straggly? Overgrown red hair perfectly suits the deep, chilling voice of this man, or of this beast in the guise of a man. Tribal scar-like tattoos cover his chest, arms, and back, and you glimpse intricate braids in his mass of unwashed hair. His body bears so many pale scars that you cannot count them all, and muscles bulge beneath his skin like boulders. He looks like a statue carved from stone. It is clear that captivity has sapped this prisoner of none of his physical power. Your assessment is confirmed when you spot the remains of a Chakari in a pile of carrion at his feet. Likely one of the homunculus's servants, the Chakari's flesh appears to be making a fine snack for your new acquaintance. Who are you?
I am a wolf.
Yeah, man, that you are, sir. Why does the homunculus keep you in a cage?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will.
And as they should. I want to help you.
Who are you to offer me help? You stink of Xenos. I see you are on friendly terms with them. You are not sitting in a cage, and you smell of someone else. Someone spiteful and cunning. You cannot help me.
Well, okay. How did you come to be here?
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Coronis Expanse. There was a battle, and then the young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, one long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by sides unclean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down. Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose.
You must be planning to escape, yes?
Escape? What for? Here I eat, here I kill. Why would I want to leave?
Fair enough. Point at the meat in his hand. Don't they feed you?
A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
Answer just as obliquely. There must have been a reason for this bloody repast. Repast? For a moment, the vicious grin loses some of its sincerity, and the bloodthirsty prisoner casts an intense, scrutinizing look at your face, as if trying to read your thoughts. I have no more questions. Step away from the cage. Okay.
I tread a path unexplored.
Well, clearly somebody doesn't want to be free. I wonder if I can speak to this guy about it now. No. Okay. Wait, did I go up here? I did not go up here.
My feet.
Just coming up here and stealing all this guy's stuff.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Okay, so we're going over here. We go up here and see what's here. Some nice goods. Lots of Xeno goods, I think. Increases range attack distance. Okay. Iron Cape. 10 agility and 10 fellowship. Whenever the wearer's wounds would be decreased to 0 for the first time in combat, they are restored up to 50% of their maximum wounds instead. Cool. If the wearer has 8 or more AP at the start of their turn, they gain a 30% damage bonus for the rest of combat. Wow. Wow.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay. Good. So we can actually level up Cassia as well here while we're doing this. I was going to say, did it reset her level? No, it's just being silly. Does she have anything here that we want to get? Don't think there's anything major here that we want, right? No. Okay. So what about something like this? 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I think I do that. Brink of Death. She deals 12% more damage to targets with 50% less. And why not? Why not? Great. Oh, she's got no gear, which is fantastic. Let's give her that, at least for now. Don't think I have a better one, right? And then armor. The wearer's deadly eye shot critical hits trigger exposed weakness. Oh. Can't remember what I did with her. And what is she good at? She's good at persuasion, commerce, awareness is high, nice and high. Okay, so we should focus maybe on her awareness and persuasion. There's not a lot of good things for her here, right? What's her logic at? 30. It's kind of bad. Again, I can't remember what I had on her last time. Oh, plus 10 bonus to commerce and in Law Imperium, so maybe this. Be quite good. What can I have for boots? There regains perception bonus dodge till the start of the next turn. Okay. Forms an area attack. They instantly provoke attacks of opportunity from all adjacent enemies. That's more like a good one for a melee character that does an area of effect. Dodge reduction, no. Becomes immune to slowed and immobilized. That doesn't really happen that often, at least not that I've noticed so far. 5 toughness. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attacker doesn't spend all of that wearer's MP. That's kind of nice, though. A lot of her attacks are AoE, so that kind of works. Tech use, no, not really. Item grants plus 5 bonus to parry reduction. Also, probably not that great either. I think that was great for her here, fortunately. Law Imperium test and on Fellowship instead of Intelligence. You know, that wouldn't be so bad because her Fellowship's 81, whereas her Intelligence is 30. Although I don't know if anybody else at the moment is good with Imperium stuff. Ally under the effect of... Okay, that's fine. Armor, I don't think she needs it. Law Xenos. To Medicaid, no. Oh, she loses awareness though. The wearer shots in melee range. Okay, no, she's not doing that. Bonus to War Warp. Law Warp. 42. Don't think it's worth it. I think we have somebody with better. Yeah, I mean that's just really good for her Imperium test because her Imperium goes up to 104 now. Who else is good for Imperium? Jai. And Jai is good for Imperium, Medicaid, Persuasion, and Commerce. So I don't really need her to have that either. This is tricky. There's not got a lot of stuff here that I can give to her. 5 Fellowship and 10 Commerce. I think that's fine. I think that works to her strength, so that's good. What else can we give her here? Grants her a 10% dodge. We could give her some more dodge. What's her dodge at the moment? 105%. So that would be kind of nice. While in combat, the wearer of this cloak gains a 15 bonus to Fellowship whenever there are no enemies in a 4-cell radius. Yeah, I mean, fine, I guess. No, I think I'm just going to give her the dodge one. Right, 115% chance to dodge, so Should be pretty good. Whenever the wearer of these gloves gets an injury or falls unconscious in combat, the allies gain +1 bonus to damage. I mean, that's it's eh. No decent gloves for her here. Unfortunately. I mean, I don't know if ranged attack counts as, like, if a spell counts as a ranged attack. Because if she hits it, she gets a 5% bonus to critical hit chance for the next ranged attack. Yeah. It's referring to weapons. So I don't think it counts for spells, unfortunately. Yeah, other than that, I have nothing good for her her headpiece. I could give her this, just straight up.
That is foolishness.
Straight up 5% more armor. I mean, sure. There's nothing else really that special. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage to gain 1 resolve. Again, kind of meh. So I'm missing gloves and like another accessory, because I don't think I'm going to be able to put anything else on her here. Everything else should be fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright. Good. Nice. You have insulted the cult of final thirst, outsider.
Existence is naught but ashes.
I will take you down.
You have insulted the pit itself. The witches are no longer are longing for you to die. Ooh, a grotesque. Lovely. Just what I wanted to see. Right, put me... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Okay. We're completely surrounded. Surrounded completely with nowhere to hide. So let's put me over here. Adira over here. No. Violette. Cassia. I want to put me kind of front and center right there. I'm going to squeeze us into this little gap. So what I'm going to try and do is taunt these guys. Although... Wait, where am I in the order here? Oh, I'm way up here. Damn it. That's super unfortunate that I'm so far up on that list. Okay. Well, I mean, no time like the presents. So let's go. Presents? Present. No time like the present. That's what I wanted to say.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's put a front line
But of course.
right there.
Will do.
Yes.
On it.
Okay, we got the hammer off.
Okay, now I'm really riled up.
That looks painful. Alright, these guys are kind of weak sauce. So let's deal with these guys first.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
You kind of are.
Swift and silent. If it serves your cause.
Beautiful shot. Not so beautiful, but okay.
If I must.
This is going to be painful. Alright.
My resolve is unshaken.
Alright. Oh, yeah, this is gonna suck.
Can I fall back now?
Oh, no.
Emperor,
Damn it.
protect the fallen.
Jai is down, which sucks.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Educate you on the art of pain.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yeah, it might very well be.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Get my staff out.
Purpose guides me.
Taunt as many of these guys as I can.
Ruin beckons.
Hey, it's
I
me
need
again.
no guidance. This is beneath me.
Okay.
I will triumph.
We'll get the hammer out.
What a satisfying demise. I will triumph. I will not stoop to this.
Work for a
Sow the seeds of discord.
Hopefully I make some new friends. Looks like I did, which is great. Hi, friends. Okay, good dodge from pretty much everybody there. That's great.
I will endure. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Do it.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
The price for your folly will be
I'll do
steep.
it.
Wow. Well, I mean,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
talk about efficiency. I mean, she did a pretty good job, right?
I'll do
Just
it.
annihilated everybody there. What a
Why did I not foresee this?
that was a great bit of work. Just blow his head off, will you?
Unfortunate turn of fate.
Fantastic. A bit of perils of the warp. Didn't hurt anybody.
Anything else?
Let's move the front line to right there. Beautiful. Okay, let's do it. This guy over here.
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
Four health left. Wow, nice.
If I must. My reckoning will be swift.
Deliver us!
Yeah, these guys are a bit risky. Need to get them taunted if I can.
A blood-soaked
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Set them on fire, would you?
Another foe painted blue.
Wonderful. Very good.
If I may,
So, Sword of Fear did nothing. It's kind of sad. Failed the taunt? Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
purpose guides me.
Such is their will. Cleanses the body.
No. God damn it. Well,
From the ashes I will rise.
everything was under control.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Right up until I decided to summon a bloodletter. But, you know, here's what it is.
Stop mocking me.
So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.